us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. On that visitor's sideline, you get a look at the Washington head coach. His guys in the midst of a brutal stretch. They have lost 8 of their last 9. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to fight any CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll send their tight end left. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side. It's complete. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. He knocks it through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 2.
Hey, 70 line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Hey!
On play action, Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Warren. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Warren. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Sideline throw, looked in by McLaurin.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bears offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. To throw is Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Williams now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10.
Drop Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's caught. That's Wayne. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone you want to get.
And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Commander. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Commanders are back within 4. It is 14-10. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Vegas. What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Second and a yard. Complete, and he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Let it up.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Williams to the air once more. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And the gain down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
What's up? Yes. Vegas.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in. taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move them over 3,000 yards passing for the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's a run going left, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Rolling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle. From the 43, here's second and 6. Now Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a third down and 4.
It's now third down and 4.
Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At the 15-yard line.
Vegas.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On second down, it's Williams. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to third and 6.
Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing. Up past the 30-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
That pass taken in by McClory. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Out to his right. Williams hits him, and he loses the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They're trying to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. But that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams going up top. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get back to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, He is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing again. Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 32.
To the air again is Daniel.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Bears offense headed back to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yeah.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Williams to the air once more. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Vegas! What is up? Yes! Pittsburgh!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
27 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Will Reichard down on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Commanders first down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Open man downfield is Brown. And this is going to... a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Sanders for the extra point.
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. When it's up.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
When it's up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10.
When it's up.
They'll stay on the ground. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichard good with the extra point. The Bears are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 20. Will Reichard to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here.